Hello, volunteers! On behalf of our students, thank you for signing up for a year of volunteering with us. Being a part of En route comes with access to many resources, and it can be overwhelming. So today I want to walk you through the Volunteer Handbook to remind you of some of the very valuable information hidden inside. The top 3 things to take from this video are 1. Keep En route staff informed. 2. Utilize our resources. And 3. Refer to our policies. So right away, when looking at the table of contents in our handbook, I want to emphasize 3 things. So I'll scroll down here and show you our table of contents. So I want to emphasize volunteer policies and guidelines, trauma-informed practices, and then our FAQ section. The answers to many questions that will come up over the year can be found in those sections. I also want to show you the volunteer support section. So I'm scrolling down, and here I have highlighted volunteer support. So throughout the year, you will be asked to check in with your appointed staff member, and these check-in calls are absolutely critical. And though life gets busy, please prioritize these calls as a very, very important checkpoint throughout the year. The next thing to emphasize is our boundaries page. And what I want to mention here is that one of the trickiest pieces of a successful mentoring relationship is finding the right balance and navigating boundaries. So we've put together quite a list of guidelines to help you navigate that. The next thing to emphasize is self-harm and emergency protocol. So I'm just going to read from here. If a student expresses suicidal ideation or any kind of self-harm, please contact Vanya ASAP. Staff will start working with the school immediately and work towards a mental checkup. As mandated reporters, which we will go into, en route staff must know as soon as possible if the student is safe or unsafe. So please take this section seriously. The next thing I wanted to highlight is our partners and resources section. So we will have a video on the way about how we are partnering to make more resources available to students. So please read this section and stay tuned for our upcoming video. The next piece to emphasize is about our trauma-informed practices. It is essential that all volunteers have an understanding of trauma-informed practices, and we will hold trainings dedicated specifically to this topic. But in the meantime, we do require that you read this section of the handbook as a baseline. Scrolling down a bit, we come to our section on crisis management and mandated reporting. Here I'll just say that there are a few situations that if they arise or if the volunteer learns of their presence must be reported immediately to en route staff. So please read through this specific section to learn what those specifics are and what those situations look like. The final 3 sections I'll highlight for your review are prohibited behavior and conduct on page 15, the FAQ, and our COVID policy at the end of the handbook. And please note that by highlighting specific pieces of the handbook, we are not suggesting that the other content is not important. So please return to the handbook for a full review. Most importantly, do not hesitate to be in touch with any questions as they arise throughout the year. And we want to be in the loop. So thank you so much for your time. Have a good one.